the result we were looking for. What were your initial thoughts about tonight?
It was a tough ending. Obviously, I think our guys, they played extremely well, especially early on. We just couldn't capitalize on the chances that we created. And then they get that shorthanded goal, and they got them going. The second period, they handled a lot of the play, but we still were right there, had a nice push towards the end of the period. In the third period, we couldn't stay out of the penalty box. And again, when you're forced to kill 5-on-3 after 5-on-3, our guys did a phenomenal job. At the end of the day, it wears them out, and we just didn't have that push at the end that we were hoping for.
You talk about that couple 5-on-3s, big blocks by New Power and DDA. Costa played extremely well. Can you just talk about that penalty kill?
Yeah, I think the PK, it's one of those things where, your goaltender, your penalty killers in those situations have to be the best players on the ice. And I certainly think that Coast held strong, very solid in net tonight, around the crease competing, but the blocks from Nui and Dids and the D and the forwards out there, that doesn't go unnoticed. Those guys sacrifice themselves for the team in those situations. Those aren't easy to do. You got to be brave, and those guys certainly put themselves on the line.
How much growth have you seen from the young prospects on this team?
Well, a ton of growth, right from day one. If you look again, and I know it's talked about, we look at our record from the start of the year and now we got going at the second half of the year. That's all development of our young guys. We played them a ton at the start, and they were making mistakes. They're learning the pro game, learning how to play inside our structure as a staff that we wanted. And you look at the second half, they flourished, and all of them got better, and that's number one. That's our priority, is to get better, make sure they get better, and try to win along the way. So we were able to do both. I'm proud of those guys for showing up and ready to work each day.
You alluded to it, not the best start. Turned it around, pushed Milwaukee to a decisive game 5. How proud are you of this?
Oh, real proud. That's what I told our guys. Nothing to hang our heads about here this year, and even right now in this moment. It is going to hurt. It's going to sting. It's not fun when you end the season, but at the same time, it's a learning lesson for everybody too. They're going to grow from losing the division finals, and the guys that are back, they're going to be hungry to get better. And now it's our job as a staff and them to make sure we get off to a good start next year and put ourselves in a position where hopefully we get home ice in these situations, because they fed off their crowd and did a good job.
I know not much time to reflect yet, but how would you assess your first season in the NHL?
Certainly enjoyable. I think, outside of the wins, losses, all that, I think the biggest thing was establishing our coaching staff. I think, we came together real fast and enjoyed my season with them. The off-ice staff, the front office staff, and then the players too. It was just very, very enjoyable. It was fun to come to the rink every single day and work with all groups I just mentioned. And, I think I'll be able to reflect and probably have a little more detailed answer for you here in the next couple days.
Top 5 in the league in attendance all year. You just talk about the fans back home and their message to them.
Well, I think appreciate it. You can see the energy our guys played with when you're behind us. We love coming in there and hearing how loud it can get. And they pushed us. They pushed us the other night to win Game 4, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to be around, and we're looking for bigger and better things next year.